Hello, welcome to the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. It's time to stop messing around. Went for a swim this morning and that was absolutely awful. 3 weeks out of the water and I can really tell. I think I put my Strava something like, it's like riding a bike in that if you don't train for a while, it just gets painful and slow. So I'm about, a kilometre, just steady. I must have stopped 2 or 3 times though. I'm just grateful that I've still got 3 or 4 weeks before Bowood half. I've been in this position like a week or 2 out of a race, so to be in this position 3 or 4 weeks out, I'm confident that providing I can at this point commit to some regular swimming, I should be okay to get around 1.2 miles in a few weeks. We'll see. But anyway, yes, that was not pretty. I've got another couple of swims booked this week, so I can only control the future, can't change the past. Yes, I regret having 3 weeks off swimming, but I needed a good recovery after Outlaw full. And the thing is, like, there's only so many hours in the day, isn't there, with work and life and everything else, and still cycling and stuff. Excuses, whatever. Anyway, as it's swimming done, I think I'm going to go out for a little run at lunchtime and a bike ride tonight. What? Here we go, taking this serious now. I'll see you at lunch. Well, it has been about 3 months since I've said this. I'm out for a lunchtime run. And that's no exaggeration, I think it's been about 10-12 weeks. Anyway, classic lunchtime run route. It's going to be about 4.5-ish miles. If I'm honest, I've had a bit of a, I don't know, down moment as I've been setting off running. Heart rate monitor's playing up, so I took that off. But more so just about my general condition. Like, I'm a bit ashamed of where I've let myself get to fitness wise, to be honest. I know my running specific fitness couldn't really be helped. Injury meant, 7 weeks complete rest running wise, but my general condition is terrible. So I can't change that in the past. I can change it going forward. So that's what we're doing, out for a run. I'm probably, I don't know, 8.5 minute miling. I used to run this route about a minute mile quicker than that, just for a steady lunchtime run. But again, I can't get too hung up on that. It's good to have the line in the sand from a while ago, but I can't do that now. But I can work towards it. So yeah, I'll leave the stats on screen from this lunchtime run, and I'll see you later on the bike, because I'm heading out with maybe Liz, but definitely some of the club mates for an easy Monday night ride. And I just need to step my training up. As like today, I can't train 3 times every day, but I definitely need to put some focus towards training with meaning. I've got 5 weeks training before Outlaw X, which I'm doing the full thing at. Bowood half in 2 or 3 weeks isn't so much of a worry because I'm only swim biking. But yeah, definitely need to get ready to run some sort of half marathon. As well as that, I want to run Manchester Marathon with Liz if she'll let me. There's no way I could keep up though at the minute, genuinely. So work to be done. Anyway, I'll see you later on the bike. Here we go then, unofficial club ride. It's non-uniform night tonight, isn't it, Rich?
Oh yeah.
I knew this. As soon as I pulled the camera out, he's here. He loves it, don't you? Go on, Rich. What's your Instagram?
My Instagram?
Yeah.
Richard Brendel_.
I'll leave a link to it down below. Poor lad's trying to be an influencer. Give him a little follow. Some of his content's okay. When there's pictures of me, it's all right. Yeah. So tonight's brief is that it's actually going to be a steady ride, and some of us are doing that, some aren't, but that's fine. We'll just let them go, won't we?
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's our choice.
Exactly. So it's hopefully going to be about 2 hours or so.
Yeah.
We've got all the training left in the week, so not going too silly.
Still a block.
Yeah. We spent the last like 10 miles getting absolutely battered by the wind, but then you know what comes after that? We're going to turn into a nice tailwind. At which point Richard will come to the front, act like he's been there all night. Correct. And we'll have a nice spin home. Oh man, we're doing like 10 miles an hour for like 300 watts. Ridiculous. I'm sure you'll agree there's nothing quite like turning into a tailwind when you're riding a bike. You just feel like an incredible cyclist, don't you? Like all those hours and minutes battling a headwind, feeling 1 out of 10. Now I feel like a 12 out of 10. Hardly touching the pedals and doing like 25 miles an hour. Lovely. We're about halfway in. It took us 1 hour and 10 to get out here, so it's probably about an hour to get back. Nice evening spin. Ready for some tea though. I think it's for heaters tonight. Okay, so Liz loves letting me go on camera without sorting out my helmet hair, don't you?
There's a big mirror there.
I know there's a big mirror there. It's actually quite dusty. I thought you were cleaning today. Anyway, ride done and dusted. 30, I put the stats on screen, 34 miles, just over 2 hours. Normalised power 261 watts. Training stress score 115. That was a little bit too hard if I'm honest, but it wasn't too bad. There were no big surges or anything. I just let the group go when they were going a little bit too fast. Of course, like an easy ride to people who are just cycling is probably a bit harder than like me doing all this swimming and running as well as I've done a little bit today. Anyway, Elizabeth, how's your training going? What are you doing on there? When was the last time you rode a bike?
Probably about 6 weeks since I last rode a bike properly. Outlaw Holcombe was probably the last time.
What has happened?
I'm just doing an easy spin. I'm spinning out these runners' legs.
Do they look like runners' legs? Let me know down below.
They do.
Liz, what are the next couple of weeks' training looking like for you? What's Coach Matt said?
So I've got 2 hard blocks where I've got to work hard, but then he says don't worry because then you've got an easier week again.
Yeah, exactly. So Liz is actually, he said off work, Liz is actually, not to say unemployed, fun employed for 2 weeks. You're starting a new job in a couple of weeks, aren't you?
Yeah, so
you
finish my old job.
Planned yourself in 2 weeks to where Liz keeps telling me she's going to be training like a pro. So
we can use that term very lightheartedly.
exactly. So, but anyway, I hope you make the most of the next 2 weeks, Liz, both training and life-wise, and enjoy your break because then you're going to be working 50 million hours a week, aren't you?
No.
No, not at all. Anyway, more of that another day. Perhaps I might cover that sort of stuff if you guys are interested. But that is it for my training today. What are you doing? Just an hour easy spin?
Yeah, maybe 50 minutes an hour.
Ooh, okay. All right.
Maybe 45 minutes.
All right. Well done for getting on the bike anyway.
Thanks.
So there we go. And today's video there. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, please do hit the subscribe button down below. I cannot promise that I'm going to be doing 3 training sessions tomorrow, but I'm definitely going to be on the bike. Tomorrow's actually going to be a crit racing training session, so that should be quite interesting. Indoors on the indoor bikes, need to do some specific efforts. Time to get serious. See you later. Say bye.
Turn my tune back up.
Well then,
Yeah.
I can do up to 6 seconds.